Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Saviors of Sapphire Wings. As of the daytime recording this, which is July 23rd, which will be a while in the past by the time this posts, I didn't record anything yesterday, and the reason for that is yesterday I was very busy, aside from just work, getting my new novel published. I finally reached the point where all the writing and editing and other preparations were done, and I initiated the publishing process and ordered some proof copies. 7th novel that I have published. I'm pretty excited. If you're curious, look for The Silver Codex by Wayland Jaster. It should be available through most online retailers. But anyway, that's enough self-promotion. I'm just excited to have finally finished a new novel after not having written one in a long time. But back to the subject at hand, back to this game. Once again, with the benefit of a little time to think, it has occurred to me that the game explicitly describes, if I go to my room and go to profiles, it explicitly describes Tulip here as a tiny fairy, and her default weapon is a needle. And there's also been, like, one skeleton dude just grabbed her out of the air, apparently. So, I think this isn't to scale. I've just been baffled by her size, but I think that I have finally determined, with a high degree of confidence, she's actually a traditional Tinkerbell-sized fairy, so she's a teeny tiny little thing. Which, that just makes it all the more hilarious that if you really want to, you can make her a frontliner who's up on the front line, stabbing enemies to death and taking big hits from, like, giant swords and monsters. How that works when you're, like, I don't know, 6 inches tall, I don't know. I guess the answer is it's a video game, don't worry about it. But thematically, I'm just all the more glad that we made her a spellcaster, because that seems a lot more credible when you're like 6 inches tall. But anyway, having solved that mystery to my satisfaction, I also concluded that I don't think that I failed to activate a cutscene or anything, even though Alpha was sort of like waking us up all frantic-like and saying, hurry up. Ordinarily when that happens, I feel like your instinct is to think that the character wants to show you something exciting that just happened. So I was thinking maybe Merlin recovered or something. But when I rewatched the video, Eltha didn't actually say anything happened. She was just waking us up and telling us to hurry up. And to get cleaned up, which I guess is maybe the game's way of showing that we're getting closer, that our relationship is deepening. Like, Eltha's now waking me up and nagging me to get cleaned up in the morning. Kind of thing. But anyway, I don't think that I missed anything, so I think we're just going to resume our explorations. I'm not sure that there's many places that we can go that we haven't already explored, other than the office, where I'm guessing we're going to fight Charon again, and get that jewel that Popo wants. But anyway, we are officially replacing Burgo in the A-listers with Tulip. Because tiny or not, her character design is still adorable. I'm sorry, Burgo, but she's a lot nicer to look at than a big sweaty dwarf who never bathes. Alright, well, let's see if... Okay, we haven't explored in this direction. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, there's even a trap point here. Alright, so we hadn't completely exhausted the ways to explore. Flour and beast meat. I'm running low on flour. Well, I've got 3 left, but that's not a ton. Okay, so this is a dead end. Can't go any farther in this direction. I feel like the entire northeast is blocked off. Copper, And so, what was with the weird delay? That was odd. Alright, and a sealed portcullis with seemingly items and events on the other side. Maybe the event is just that you can open it up. Oh no, not these one-shot jerkwads. Let's see. How fast can we kill them? As I have discussed, although it sucks when Lumi gets killed, better her than the main character, because it hits everybody's morale, and we basically just have to stop the run when Zeth dies. Sure, try to charm a Death Hound, why not? Alright, show us your Wizard Bolt, Tulip. I don't want to use up her mana points because she hasn't gotten her subclass yet, so she doesn't have that cleric regeneration, mana point regeneration. Oh wow, it worked! We got a Death Hound! Nice job, Arone. You should probably heal Lumi. And do a boosted fire. Wait, the Death Dog is vulnerable to Holy, right? Do a boosted Holy. That should be devastating. Wait, did I have her defend? I wanted to have her Wizard Bolt. Haha, the former friends have turned on each other. The Death Hounds are fighting. Devastating. Well, we didn't get to see Tulip's Wizard Bolt after all. Oh, there's... Huh, there's... Oh, that's the trap, of course. Duh. We have learned it's good practice to save before jumping into these. Okay, just a single Death Hound. I'm not too worried. Alright, our buddy Death Hound is taking more hits for us. Was that poor Tulip's little Wizard Bolt? It wasn't very strong. Alright, well, a boosted Holy Light is gonna ruin its day. You know what occurs to me? If I made Tulip's secondary class Ranger instead of a healer, I could equip her with, like, crossbows and stuff. Which, in some cases, would probably be a better method of dealing damage than the Wizard Bolt. But then I'd have to split her... I'd have to split her stats a lot, right? Because a Ranger wants agility and luck. And that would be in addition to the intelligence that a Wizard wants. So I don't know how viable that is. Lift Curse, that's what I want. A Dead Man's Lance, that's new. Oh, it looks pretty strong. 127 to 182. The Thief's Dagger is a joke. I think you have... No, she's using a two-handed weapon. Oh wow, look at that Dead Man's Lance. That thing's powerful. However, Lumi defends a lot, so... the Holy Knife is anti-undead, though. Okay, maybe I will give it to Lumi. Because she's not defending all the time, and that thing looks pretty deadly. Wow, suddenly I'm having trouble talking. Oh wait, haven't I been here before? Yeah, I have. Apparently I just went right by these doors. For some odd reason. Two Death Hounds again. Yeah, for the time being, we have made our party weaker by putting Tulip in place of Burgo. There's no doubt of that. So, from a long-term perspective, it won't really matter in the long run, because we'll get her up to speed before she's strong enough. But in the short term, we have gimped our party slightly by doing this, but come on, look at that! How can anybody resist that? I need to be using my union skills to boost our soul gauges faster. I'm forgetting to do that. What is this here? It's like I definitely did not fully explore down here. Well, that's a bit of a group in the back. Oh no, that's the guy that hits really hard, the skull cap or whatever. How would you do if you firebolt him? Actually, do you have concentrate yet? No, oh, she doesn't even have concentrate yet, that's rough. I wonder if I should pour some of those grimoires into Tulip to get her up to speed faster. The grimoires we got from the Heaven and Earth training. Oh yeah, union skills. Let's do Gale formation to ensure we go first twice in a row. Actually, we can just kill this guy. Go ahead and attack Looney. High Cure. Boosted Fire Blast should kill the ghosts, I think. Never mind. Wow, one of them wasn't even affected. Good job, Death Hound. But I would assume that if you give somebody experience out of the Grimoire, that if they have a subclass, the experience goes into both their normal and subclass, so I feel like I should wait until she has a subclass before I use the Grimoire. Otherwise it's a waste, right? I assume so. Oh, I learned Oral Whistle. What does that do? In which case, we have to get her 2 soul ranks first of all, so we can get her a subclass. Ah, right. That's the, heals all allies and fixes a broken formation, or ruined formation as the game calls it. Very dramatically. Oh yeah, didn't this area have traps in the ceiling that would fall down on us? And I think that's all we missed by not exploring that little area, so we missed very little here. We can't go any farther in this direction. What if we go downstairs? That's going to be a journey. Oh wow, apparently this is actually the faster way to get there. Okay, just a couple of Not even death hounds. What was the lesser kind? Hellhounds, right, of course. I think we can just kill these guys with regular attacks. Alright, for the sake of the soul gauge, let's do a magic veil. Tulip's soul gauge is going up fast, probably because she's so far behind. So she'll at least get the next level pretty quickly. And maybe the one after that. Okay, right, this just leads to the prison. That's what I thought. So we can't explore this northeastern section until we're somehow able to jump down to it. How could we do that? I mean, there could be a secret door on one of these walls that we missed. That's possible. I don't know how else we would do it. But I don't think that we can get there from here. Yeah, I thought so. Perhaps I should just go to the office and fight Charon. But I think maybe I'll at least try. Yeah, he's right there, though. He's so close. He's... Oh, but can we drop down here? I'm going to try dropping down from there, because that's really close, too. Well, does that notice something? Got southern ingredients. Okay, nothing special here. Oh, we lost our death dog buddy. And magic veil. Let's try and get this ghost. Have more bite. Encounter rate. Although really, since right now we have a party member that we need to level up and get soul gauge for, a high encounter rate isn't a bad thing at the moment. Nice. We now have a badly wounded, charmed ghost. Well done, Morone. Yeah, let's jump down from here. This might take us somewhere new. Oh, if I had gone to the north one, it would have! Look at that, it would have taken us there! Arrgh, I should have gone to the north one. You know, I was even thinking that to myself. That it might make more sense to jump down the north one. Then I was like, does it really matter? Yeah, it mattered. It mattered. Okay, but yeah, that should allow us to explore the northeastern section. Let's do that before we fight Charon. Just to get a few more levels for our new party member. Oh, we didn't even have any encounters anyway from having to do that backtracking. Nice, alright. Finally, exploring new territory. This should dead end, I think, in this direction, and indeed it does. Sure, let's go up. Yeah, this is taking us to this little area. Can we open up this? Nope. Okay, but that opened it. Alright, we have Oh! We, opened up more than I thought we would, actually. Well, yeah, there's a whole section up here. I guess I would have realized that if I had bothered to check. Yeah, this is the parapets, of course. It's very symmetrical like that. Well, we can go up even more. Oh no! Okay, good. We can go right back in, so it's fine. How's our inventory space, by the way? Oof, running a little low, isn't it? Oh, that's unfortunate. Should we just sell some things real quick? We're reaching the point where our inventory is somewhat full all the time and fills up kind of fast. Thieves' Dagger is worthless. We should throw that in the furnace. And so we have to do a slightly annoying amount of inventory hygiene. Not my favorite, but it is what it is. Oh, I might have not sold after our previous excursion either, so I actually have a couple excursions worth of stuff built up. I think is why we were so full. Alright, Magic Furnace, have a Thief's Dagger. Alright, daggers are now better. Oh yeah, Soul's using a dagger right now, so that'll help. Our circlet's obsolete. I feel like they might be. What kind of headgear does everybody have? Wing helm. Okay, she's using an elven ribbon. Which is pretty much just strictly better than the circlet, almost. Now, what's the high leather cap do? Is that good for anybody? Gives a little extra void to Zeth. Or Rorone. But it's nothing special. Alright, I'm just going to toss it in the furnace. And the circlet. Wow, that was worth like nothing. That was worth a lot more. Why is that worth so much? I looked at its stats and they were not great, so that's baffling to me. How about the magical tunic? Boosts wearer's magic power. Is that good on anybody? Certainly not better than the elven robe. It does boost luck though. So there's that. It's a higher rank than the cherry clothes, but it seems worse, basically. So... well, we could put it on, what's-his-face? Mints, but honestly, we only need to keep our main 6 outfitted. I don't know if there's any point in keeping the others you're not using with good gear. If, like, maybe at some point you divide into 2 groups and have to use everybody. I've seen games do stuff like that. The fairy's dress seems pretty much just better. Let's toss the magical tunic in as well. That wasn't even worth that much. The lance is pretty obsolete, right? Oh, we can boost polearms again. And has the Warhammer become obsoleted? I think it has. We have a lot of just strictly better stuff at this point. Fare thee well, Warhammer. We don't need Demon Fox's socks when we have Demon Cat socks. The cat socks are strictly better. So, in it goes. Battle Axe, is that obsolete? 95 to 131. And it's two-handed? Yes. Worse than that. Better than the two-handed sword, though. Is there any reason to hang on to the two-handed sword, then? I kind of feel like maybe there isn't. I don't know if the custom Katana S is really any good either, to be honest. Sure doesn't look like it is. No, the custom Katana is just better, isn't it? Oh, right, I wasn't sure because doesn't... No. This hits 2 times as well. It's 22 to 49. Okay, yeah, there's no reason to hang on to this. Okay, Katanas have become boosted. Not many people can even use the samurai belt. Would either of these two even want to do so? Sorry, we're suddenly deep in inventory hygiene. I didn't realize we were going to be doing that, but I suddenly realized our inventory was low again. That's one downside. Well, I guess not the only downside, but it's one of the downsides of these kinds of games. This happens. It's not the most exciting thing. The Knight's Cape is giving better defense, but... the Samurai Belt... oh, it also gives special defense, so special defense is pretty great. I don't know. Is there anything else we want to throw in? Is the Curing Wand obsolete? Honestly, I think it's obsolete. And I think we established that there's not much reason to keep the two-handed sword because we have better stuff. Yeah, Dead Man's Hammer does more damage. Oh wait, do I have multiple two-handed swords? Oh, I do. Okay, we've made swords better. Well done to us. Now, is there any reason to keep the other one, is the question. 93 to 129. You know, sometimes I wonder if I should be selling these instead of tossing them in the furnace. How much could we get for it? $800. That's not bad. That's not nothing. Why is it worth more than the Battle Axe? The Battle Axe does more damage. 95 to 131. Stats are -102. I mean, yeah, the Battle Axe seems better. I'm gonna sell it. I don't know if selling or throwing things in the furnace is better. For weapons, selling them might be better, because I don't know what that +1 applies to, but if it's just like +1 damage, that's borderline worthless considering what the damage ranges are. Anyway. Back to exploring, what we're all here for. Sorry for the inventory hygiene. Oh yeah, we had to give up our ghost buddy. Okay, immediate dead end. And then another dead end. Okay. Looks like we've explored this area. Let's go downstairs. And again. And this should be a good chunk of new territory. The northeastern corner of the basement. A wraith. Wraiths are pretty nasty, but they mostly use AoE, so I don't think that, Wait, isn't Holy Light disappointing against these guys? Yeah, there's that AoE. Wow, brutal. Yeah, Holy Light is disappointing against him. Man, screw that guy. So annoying. I'm not turning my buffs on. One more. And our buffs. There we go. Knights, shout out the proof of your knighthood. The proof is the most noble word of all. Oh, what the heck? I have no clue. I have no clue. Ha, that's fascinating. Wow, we actually have to enter a specific word there. We found part of a note. A note from a knight. He listed off a bunch of virtues. And then the end of the note said, but most important of all is, but the note ended there. What a troll. I assume that we can find what that is somewhere. We'll come back to that, I guess. Alright, let's go fight Charon in the office and get the gem for Popo. Oh, and yeah, let's Magic Veil, try to charm him. All right, we can't get there directly from here. Oops. Forgot about that. What we're actually gonna have to do is... Oh. Leave the fortress, I guess, and come back from a different direction. Right, because we have to drop down and have no way to get back up, right? What is the greatest virtue of a knight? I don't know. Chivalry? Valor? I could try just saying random things. Maybe I'll do that. Sorry, that means we have to go back in, so that was really dumb of me. But I don't think it's that far. But honestly, I should have just tried some random things. Smelly shellfish. Yeah, it's not very far at all, so not too big a deal. Opportunity for another couple fights. Wow, nice job. Barone just charmed that guy immediately. It was the fluffy ears. He couldn't resist. Oh no, not this guy. Can't charm him when we already have someone else charmed. Do I have my buffs on? I don't, do I? Because we left and came back. Okay, just in case, I don't know, it penalizes me for guessing and getting it wrong. It could also be bonds. But let's try chivalry. No, let's try bonds first. No. Okay. Chivalry. No. Loyalty. Oh god, I hope it's not case sensitive. That would be obnoxious. Oh! I got it right. Haha! Random guessing for the win! Yeah! Glad I came back to try that. So these are the night training grounds. Oops. Are those... They're just ghosts, no big deal. Nice. Oh, we got a lapis lazuli. Always find that very fun to say, lapis lazuli. Oh no, they ambushed us. Oh, he stole gold. You piece of crap. That's what you get. Swine. Well, this is quite large. Star tonic. What is that? Slightly restores... Oh, mana points! Wow. That's really useful. Depending on how many it restores. If it restores like 5, then it's kind of crap, but... if it's like 15, then that's actually a pretty good item. Dueling grounds ahead. Winners may enter... Oh, the altar! That would give us the key to the area up top. Nice job, Saul. Of course Saul would notice the milk. Saul is very into the milk. Oh no, we got ambushed and there's a wraith. That's the worst. No! Ugh. Oh god, that was obnoxious. That was incredibly annoying. Let's do a Spirit Veil and start wrecking faces. Alright, Tulip's kind of fragile, so let's heal her up right away. And you're actually going to concentrate. I don't... No, these guys are not that vulnerable to Holy, actually. I don't know that magic hurts them much in general, to be honest. It kind of seems like it doesn't. Well, the ghosts I think it does, though, but the wraiths not so much. Oh, I should have used, Okay, well, he's dead. Do a group cure. Honestly, at this point, we can just Wizard Bolt. It's fine. Man, the regular cure is just about obsolete, isn't it? It restores like nothing. Second training ground. Yeah, calm down, I'm just filling in the map. Okay, just a lone ghost. Nothing frightening. Okay, so if we go in here and win the duel, we'll gain access to the altar. We'll get the key for that. Let's assume it's nasty in there, and be smart and make a save. Oh, this is kind of nasty. We know that much. Actually, hold up. Let's do another Spirit Veil for protection. Assault slash... Yeah, Iron Defense. Concentrate. What should Roroni do? I guess just attack for the first turn. You concentrate, and maybe you preemptively... Oh, she doesn't have Ice Blast yet. Man, poor Tulip is so underleveled. It's ridiculous. Just Wizard Bolt then. Okay, and now do a Magic Burst. Alright, they're definitely done this turn. Boost Spell, Ice Blast. Yeah, right now Tulip is contributing almost nothing to the party, so we definitely powered her down by adding her, but as I said, long term it won't matter. She'll catch up. And Alpha absolutely nuked those. Wisps. Ice Nuke. Okay. There's an event there. Is that the duel? Ah, so this is the center area. Cool, cool. Dark Zone. Let's get the perimeter first. A lot of dark zones. I wonder if there are anti-magic zones in this game, like there are in Clash of Heroes and Wizardry. I hate anti-magic zones, they're very annoying. Cast all your buffs and then hit an anti-magic zone, they all go down the drain, you have to cast them again. You don't know when you're going to hit another anti-magic zone. It's the worst. The worst, I say. Morone noticed something. Monster milk. Okay, it's just a dead end, apparently. There's a wall. There sure is. Little thing popped up that I think indicates I can eat with my squires again. Little manga meat icon appearing over Zeth. Dark sure slows me down. Oh man, I don't want to have to backtrack to get this one tile in this. That would be annoying there. Not that we're 100%ing this anyway because of all the holes in the floor. And the one area with the traps. Which drives me slightly crazy that I can't 100% these maps, but it is what it is. Okay, probably this opens the door. Sure enough. But still, I like to 100% what I can. Just for my satisfaction and... Because, oops, it kind of serves as grinding too, but more interesting. Because we're actually exploring while we're doing it. Kind of a maze. I missed this little bit. We might as well grab it. Of course, I say it's grinding, but we haven't had a single encounter. Which I partly appreciate, because it is annoying when you're just having encounters all the time, but when you want to be leveling up a new party member, kind of wish you had more of them. Alright, so there's this dueling area here in the center. And just being corralled there by all the... I kind of expected that I would get to save. Is this the dragon? I didn't realize the dragon was here. Crap. I didn't mean to trigger this yet. I thought this was going to be some optional thing. Okay, good. If I had come here without her, would that have gone differently? Okay. Now we know. That's story progress. I thought it was going to be some optional thing. It is not. So, we'll come back here. This is actually like the climax of the castle, it seems. Let's just leave efficiently. Alright, yeah, so let's go back, fight Charon, get the jewel, otherwise we won't complete Popo's subquest, and we want to complete everything, of course. But guess what? That's going to wait till the next episode, because we're at 50 minutes, and it's a perfect time to end. So next time, we're going to go in, I assume fight Charon there in the office, and then we will descend into the basement, and apparently fight the dragon that has been corrupted by Ol Oma and destroyed the fortress. I'll see you then.